Hi everyone and welcome to this group immersion. My name is Klemen Struc. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of Soulvana by Mindvalley, and it's really an honor to be here together with all of you in the spirit through time and space. Please relax and get as comfortable as you possibly can. We will begin very shortly. Use your headphones or earphones for the best possible sound experience, and stay tuned for a surprise gift at the end of this session. What you will experience now is a group immersion that's originally available on the Soulvana app, but we made it openly available here for you for free so that you can experience the magical benefits of connecting and meditating and immersing with other human beings in real-time unity and coherence through online group meditations that we here at Soulvana call group immersions. You see, here at Soulvana, we are building the world's largest temple for spirituality, and we are driven by a mission and higher purpose to heal, unite, and raise the consciousness of humanity through group immersions like the one you're about to experience right now and other transformational programs. So what are group immersions and why they are so special? In short, group immersions are online group meditations, but like no other, where you have hundreds of people participating, connecting with each other mentally, spiritually, energetically, emotionally. For example, other people are listening to this right now together with you in this very special moment. Hundreds of people have listened to the same track today, and thousands of people have listened to this in the past, and thousands of people will listen to this every single day in the future. So if you were listening to these group immersions through the Soulvana app, you would actually see the profile photos and the exact number of people who are immersing and listening right now together with you. What makes group immersions so special is that every group immersion is designed and engineered to help you experience the unprecedented sense of unity and oneness and connectedness, both with yourself, with everyone listening, with whole humanity and all the sentient beings, as well as our planet Earth and the lakes, the mountains, all living force on this gorgeous planet. And at the end of every group immersion, we also send out positive intentions and healing energies to the rest of humanity and entire world. What we are really doing on group immersions, as you will experience now, is we use collective intention to help ourselves and each other, and also to help humanity, the environment, and all the sentient beings inhabiting this beautiful planet Earth. So not only this session and not only this group immersion is designed to help you, and not only you will benefit when you are being immersed in these group immersions, but you are also contributing to bettering the world, to healing and raising and uniting the consciousness of humanity, to spreading more love and light on this gorgeous planet. So without further ado, let's begin with this group immersion. Enjoy your experience.
Hey, welcome everyone. So glad to be here with you today, and this is going to be an amazing group immersion. I want you just to stop for a moment and feel the energy and the excitement. We're in this big arena, you know, there's thousands of us here, and we've all joined together. I'm going to help you activate the connection you have with the Lords of Karma. They make up the Karmic Board. So take a second and look around you, smile at your neighbors. You know, let's just all acknowledge our shared desire as we go together to experience this visit to the sacred halls of karma. But first, you know, let me tell you a little story. So many years ago, I had a student. She wasn't even 30 years old, and she became really sick. So she was running this super high fever and, you know, was actually close to dying. Now, she tells me that during that time, she had this very profound experience. It was way too vivid to just have been a dream induced by a fever. And in this dream, she's brought before a council of white-robed beings that are all seated at this big long table. She said she couldn't see them very clearly, the light was too bright, but she felt this great reverence in her heart for these beings. She said she just knew that they were discussing whether she was supposed to live or to die. And then they reached a decision and they said to her, we've decided you're going to stay, you're going to live. You haven't met your spiritual teacher yet, and you haven't yet had a son. And within a month of recovering, she met her teacher, and 2 years later she had a son. It's her only child. And they became the karmic focal points of her life. So in that moment of crisis, she'd been brought before the Karmic Board. So, hey, what exactly is this board, and what could it mean for you? So the Karmic Board's a council. They have this impressive job of overseeing the life streams of all sentient beings. That's everybody that you see around you today. That's everyone on the planet. And the board is composed of ascended masters. They know everything about each one of you. They know everything about you, who you are, who you were, the type of birth you've taken this time around, and what lessons you need for your soul's evolution. Now, at a few points during your life, the Karmic Board checks on your progress. It's a very generous and non-judgmental kind of observation. They check in to see how you're doing. How are you handling crises and obstacles? Are you making ethical and moral decisions? Are you growing or are you stagnating? So these lords of karma, they are fully conscious beings who are very concerned with your personal progress. They want to know how well you're learning your lessons and how well you're fulfilling your spiritual mission this time around. So you might ask me, why would you want to visit this group, this board? Well, if you feel stuck, ever, it's possible that your burdens have fragmented your wholeness and you need to be, kind of plugged back in. Or maybe you've reached a certain level, for example, in your meditation, and you can't seem to know how to go further. Another possibility is that you're at a turning point in your life and you need help to make the right decision, maybe about a partner, place to live, or a job. Now, this Karmic Board doesn't replace your medical doctor or your spiritual teacher. It acts as a guidance system, though, to help you straighten out your path on both your soul and planetary levels. It's both. And a visit to this board can boost your energy and generate the momentum that you need to continue your evolution. So knowing that, if you're ready, I'm ready, let's have this incredible experience together. Put on your seatbelt and let's get started. So in this guided meditation, I'd rather you be seated, not laying down. I prefer you're sitting with your feet on the floor, by the way. Now that way I can ensure that I not only can take you high, but that I can bring you back down safely. That's pretty key, that your feet be on the floor. So now just close your eyes and take a deep breath. Take another deep breath, and with the exhale, just let all the tightness go. And one more deep breath in, and let it all out. Now take your attention to the soles of your feet. I want you to actually sense the bottoms of your feet and how they connect with the ground or the floor. Imagine that you're growing roots from your feet straight into the ground, deep, deep, deep into Mother Earth. So remember, we're going to be flying high, so we want to start by being well grounded. Every rocket ship needs a launch pad, right? Before they hurtle into space. Now let's humbly bow. Just bow in your heart. And on your behalf, I invoke the Lords of Karma. They are 8 cosmic beings. They are the Supreme Court of our solar system. And I'm going to bring them to you to hear your individual petition and give you dispensation on your individual path. I call upon these 8 cosmic beings now by name. I call upon Lady Portia, the goddess of justice, Lady Liberty, the goddess of freedom, Ascended Lady Master Nada, the goddess of love, Pallas Athena, the goddess of truth, Kwan, the beloved goddess of mercy, Cyclopea, the goddess of the 5th ray of truth and healing, the great divine director, the Manu of the 7th root race, and Verichona, the celestial Buddha. All right. I bet you can feel the intense power of these lords and ladies of karma. So they are the mediators between the perfection of universal law and each of us imperfect beings. They're in charge not only of your individual karma, but hey, also of group karma and even world karma. They are always looking for ways in which you'll have the best opportunity of progressing spiritually. Now, keep in mind, most of these beings were at one time in physical form, just like you and me. They went through a long, difficult process of ascension, just as you and I are now doing. But if you're hungry for the truth and the ability to break free of the traps of human entanglement, then you're ready to really step up to your highest possible spiritual attainment while you're in human form. That means that you're ready to manifest a divine plan and actually serve humanity. Now maybe you can hear the calling. The Lords of Karma are calling our whole group up. We're going to go as a group, so just feel yourself lifted. You're under my giant umbrella. You're totally safe. Just feel us lift as we head up to a higher plane. We're heading up to the halls of karma. And you might sense we're caught in this whirlwind of like multicolored lights. And there we are on a green hillside. So look up just in your mind's eye and join me in seeing that enormous white building. It has those huge white marble columns, and see the stairs that lead up to the entranceway. So the number of steps that you'll climb are unique to you, to each of you, not just depending on your individual merit, but there's this like mystical formula that is employed by the spiritual ray that you came from and that your soul group is connected to. I'll teach about that some other time. That's a very big concept. But right now, just humbly bow inside and prepare yourself for entering this building. So we're all walking up the stairs together right now. We're literally transitioning into a different dimension, a more awake state of consciousness. Maybe you feel like you're flying up the stairs and the person sitting next to you feels like they're laboriously climbing a mountain. Remember, it's an individual ascent, but we're all going together. Just keep your focus on how your bare feet feel on those cool white marble steps. Excellent, excellent. Just allow feelings of whatever comes up for you, humility, reverence, honor, respect. Whatever feelings are coming up for you, just let them flood your entire being. The masters that you are going to meet have truly dedicated themselves to your welfare, to the advancement in consciousness that you personally have and that you can get from being in their presence. So these masters, they're doing everything they can to help you personally wake up. That will allow you to release self-doubt. It will connect you to the deepest part of yourself, help you clarify your goals, your missions, and your true purpose here on earth. So now as our whole group approaches the front door of this great hall, each of you must in your heart ask for permission to enter. I'm setting that intention for you. In your own heart, say to yourself or out loud, please allow me to enter. Okay, now set your intention to receive a life review, and you will receive it. Have the intention to be given instruction and blessings. Now, I guarantee you, you're going to be able to enter with me. I vouch for all of you. But if you want to come back here sometime by yourself, remember you must have a humble heart and the most sincere intentions to be given entrance into this great hall. So, see, the doors are swinging open, and together we all enter the great hall. And you might be blinded for a moment. This light inside is very, very bright. But as your eyes adjust, just slowly look around, and you'll see hallways spreading out in different directions. Look at all these beings that are just moving about, going around about the hall on their own business. Reminds me very much of a busy court of justice. When I was a young lawyer, and the first time I came here, I was young, I thought for sure I was in a court of justice. That's just how it seems. Now, you are being individually approached by a being who's been assigned to guide you to one of the inner chambers. Now, where they take you depends on your soul and what they perceive you've come for. You might be being taken to a lab where you'll see something that looks like an atomic accelerator. I've seen those here. And that's designed to speed up your vibratory rate. Or maybe you're being taken to a room where a healer's going to work on your personal energy field. Or maybe to a room where a medical team is going to work on a physical imbalance. So each of you pause for a moment and sense what room you think you're being taken to now. So you'll only be there for a minute or two. Everything is very speeded up on this plane. It may seem very brief to you. So depending on your particular life purpose, you've been taken to a room. Whatever you most needed could occur. So allow that first lesson just to be effortlessly absorbed into your mind and your body. Just allow yourself to be taught how to adjust your thoughts and handle your emotions. Also, be prepared to learn spontaneously how your body heals all by itself, and also how to sense a broader aspect of consciousness. Now sense that a large golden bell of sound, truly made out of sound, is being placed over you, right over your body, and that new knowledge is being transmitted to you through this golden bell of sound. Notice how the information is recorded in your electromagnetic field in all your cells. And join with me as I intend for your chakras to open even more widely now, to allow them to align to the vibration of the sound of that golden bell, to allow them to absorb this new understanding that's really going to help you as you progress on your spiritual journey. Amazing. All right. Now let's walk on together as a group. We're going to walk to the music chamber. Just feel the instruments in this room. They're very otherworldly, aren't they? So here are the keepers of music of all ages, from the earliest moment in time to time way beyond our concept of time. These instruments and these keepers of the music will inspire you in your expression. It doesn't matter what your expression is, whether it's painting or dance or theater or writing or music, whatever it could be. You can receive mentoring right now from these masters of these arts. They were formerly here on Earth. If your interests are all intellectual, same thing. Full mentoring is available here. Just intend to receive on any topic, and you will simply be filled with the information. Notice as we're moving along now through the hall, we're passing other chambers, other classrooms. Look at the shimmering waterfalls and the bountiful gardens, and cross that floor that's made of clear crystal with me. And looking through the crystal, I see a garden beneath our feet with flora blooming. It's like we're over the ocean. And if you expand yourself even more, you'll see stairs that allow us to enter this magical garden below us. And there are more skills we can be instructed on here. We can just have this information just injected into us, not through words, but through pure sound. Now we are moving into a whole different sphere of reality. We're entering the dwelling of an ascended master. So I want you to look there. That's the ashram of one of the great gurus from a long time ago. So over to our left, there's a chamber that, if we wished, could take us back in history. And over to our right, there's a passageway that goes to other realities. But walk further with me, and we'll find ourselves in a pyramid. And as you enter this pyramid, simply intend for the ancient wisdom of the Egyptians to permeate every cell of your being. And then keep walking with me, and notice we're in a space now where there are whales. And the whales are teaching us how to correctly use our inner hearing. This is really building on the gift of clairaudience for us. This is where I got all my gifts. All right, here comes the moment we've been waiting for. Our group is being called up before the tribunal of the Lords of Karma. So we want them to really focus on us now. And if you're worried about some negative behavior you've brought with you, here's your chance. This appearance before the Karmic Board will surely give you the strength right now while you're here to discard that attachment with very little effort. You know, maybe the problem is food or alcohol or smoking or drugs or sex or shopping or, hey, competing, you know, whatever the issue or addiction is for you, and there isn't a one of us that doesn't have something like that. Here's an amazing chance to be rid of it forever. This is a real opportunity. All I ask you to do is just to say to yourself, I want to be rid of, and then you finish the sentence. Just fully intend for that attachment to be gone, and it will roll off of you, and you'll be rid of it forever. This really works. Just fully intend it right now. Now we're really entering the chamber of the tribunal, and notice the light's a little bit of a different color here. It has kind of a pink glow to it, and I hear some very soft music playing in the background. And in front of you, just as I promised at that long table, are the 8 lords and ladies of karma. So first, we're each receiving a blessing from them. This blessing supercharges our vibration, creates this very strong internal coherence. This will allow you to contribute much more to the work of helping to awaken humanity. That's why you're here, of course. That's totally why you're here. So one by one, the Karmic Board directs their intention to you individually. Truly, they feel us as a group, as if we're all holding hands and we're waiting for them to speak, but they're focused on you personally also. And the Divine Director, he's on the blue first ray. He blesses you personally so that you better understand your path on Gaia, your path here on Earth, in both your responsibilities and in your gifts, both. Next, we see the goddess of liberty. She's on the yellow second ray, and she helps you understand your karmic relationship with you have with your parents, with your children. She helps you transcend that, any issues and complications you have there that are not for your highest good. Then there's Lady Master Nada. She's on the pink third ray. She's the divine love, and she'll really help you focus in on your heart center so you can feel the love that you know you hold for every sentient being, like you feel for every single person in this group that we're all a part of today. And remember, she'll tell you it doesn't matter what your training and position have been in the past. It's what you do with your heart that counts. That's all that really matters. And then we turn to Cyclopea, the all-seeing eye of God, who manages the fourth ray of purity. And he gifts us with such expanded vision and tells us that we will always have such incredible inner sight. And then we turn to Pallas, Athena, the goddess of truth. She's on the green fifth ray. And she blesses each of us by saying, may we always find the truth that will not only eliminate us as a group, but a nation and a world as well. There's truth in every endeavor. And then turn to Lady Master Portia, the goddess of justice. She's on the purple sixth ray. She's all about best serving here on earth. She holds the scales of justice, truly. She will urge us to really make the most of our life opportunities and our mission here on earth. And then my personal favorite, Kwan, the beloved goddess of mercy and compassion. She's on the violet seventh ray, all about forgiveness, about how to transcend karmic ties in your relationships so you can really actualize the love you have within. And then last but not least, Vairocana, one of the 5 Buddhas. She's the newest member of the board, and they bless each of us. They'll assist us in dispelling ignorance that could hold us back or send us in the wrong direction. And then watch as all together the lords of karma stand up. They stretch their arms out toward us. Feel that light stream coming from those 8 pairs of hands. It's an intense blaze and may produce an overwhelming flood of unconditional love within you. And boom, we find ourselves outside the Great Hall. The moment they pulled their hands back, we are virtually outside. We see the white structure in front of us. We know we were in there. We know we saw those mysterious realms. But bow with me and humbly express gratitude for everything we were shown, everything we knew and felt and absorbed, everything we received, not just individually, but as an entire group. And fill every atom of your being with the love and light that they so generously shared with us. And as we sail back down, feel your feet. Now feel your connection to Mother Earth, to the floor that's beneath you. Let's thank Gaia for her support and the endless comfort that comes and protection, that comes from the Great Mother. Now, I know you are ready to go forth with more renewed purpose, just like I am. We're ready to help, aren't we? Ready to be of service. I want you really to know you personally can be of service in the task we have here of waking up humanity. We need to wake people up to their divine nature so that, like you, they can help fulfill the divine plan. It's just been amazing being with you personally and with this incredible group. So gently open your eyes, welcome back, and until I see you again, you take care.
Welcome back, welcome back. I'm sure you're buzzing and vibrating right now with wonderful energies of health, of wellness, love, unity, and beautiful human connection. If you like this group immersion and you resonate with Deborah King's and her style, and you would like Deborah to help you invoke your divinity from within and help you unlock your psychic gift with powerful spiritual tools, you will absolutely love Deborah's free webinar on Soulvana. And to watch and experience Deborah's free webinar absolutely free, simply click the link in the description of this video. Thank you so much for being here, and I cannot wait to connect with you again on another group immersion. See you soon.